A Polar Ice Story, A Further Cracker by AurorA'h Blue. Dear reader, listener, this is an audio adventure journey storybook spun in deep meditative waves, yet perfectly interactive. It's not designed to be read like a book. It contains a power grid of key words which allows the mind to open in order to unlock right brain creative thinking. This is a new concept to activate multisensory perception, which invites you to not only engage with the visual images, but to naturally allow your eyes to close as and when you feel, whilst being stimulated by the narration and sounds, and what this invokes in your own world of imagination. Its intention is to clear deeply held ice blocks in the subconscious mind and bring crystal clear thinking and restful dream state. You'll find that the more you listen, greater layers of disharmony naturally begin to melt away, revealing more clarity to assist you in your highest creations of life. Thank you, and please enjoy. Meet Polar Bear and Penguin. As gatekeepers to this majestic landscape in the Arctic Ocean of Norway, who are going to show us around safe and sound. But before we proceed, let me ask you, are you aware that 90% of an iceberg's mass is actually below the surface of the water? And we truly only see the 10% above? I wonder what you think is lingering, lurking underneath, as a metaphor of the deep, multi-layered levels of subconscious mind. Penguin tells us this is the breeding ground for all thoughts, programs, judgments, beliefs, losses, and yet gains an access point to the final gateway of higher mind, which resets any lower vibe codes which have been implanted there in the dark. Breathe. I invite you to just relax here and open up some dormant vaults as you absorb this, a polar ice winter wonderland template, whatever the season, drinking the icy blues and majestic crystal hues, and allow mind to simply drift with the current. Now let's explore in our little infinity sailboat, which is breezily sailing through the gateway of the Mother Ark of the Covenant, along with Polar and Penguin as crew, and you as captain. Deeper and deeper we travel into the unknown, yet within safety of light body cocoon, in our deep blue plasma pod of infinite possibilities and protection. As we explore even further, whilst deeply relaxing the body and just letting go, drifting away, deeper and deeper still, into the lush internal landscape of infinite mind and potential. Our breath light and free in the warmth of radiant sun, warming and thawing any resistance as you hear and see massive icebergs cracking and breaking away, forming their own island of creation. simply softening, warming, melting, and just letting go in the cool breath of elation. The day is drawing to a close, and a cluster of brightest twinkling stars are flashing what seems like Morse code to your soul, bringing deeper connection, comfort, and release. Your body is feeling more and more relaxed, as if the stars are like liquid stardust, melting all the way through you. Deeper and deeper still. Overhead the coastline, the sky is lit up by a spectacular aurora borealis, like a majestic jewel-encrusted dance floor in the sky, enticing you closer to blend and merge within, like a liquid light display, dancing harmonic tunes all the way through your body, your beautiful body of light. Breathe. The radiant electric colors mesmerize senses, and you feel electrified, cool, and ever so nice. Suspend a while to soak in their electrosonic rays, which are beaming to you from the great unknown. Deeper still into the gateway, you see a majestic pod of whales encircling a spherical wave in the ocean, swimming in liquid light plasma. Breathe. Enticingly, you steered a boat to get a closer look with crystal clear eyes, feeling ever so calm and relaxed, almost sleepy, yet wide awake, bright, clear, and radiantly beautiful. The blue whales have a pod capsule which they invite you to step into, saying it has the capability of transporting you to the bottom of the ocean, where many lost treasures are buried. Breathe. Intrigued, you step inside along with friendly polar and penguin either side. Deeper and deeper the pod goes, under the ocean, passing exotic strange fish you have never seen before. Breathe. Darker and deeper, deeper and darker, even starker, into the great unknown, yet feeling ever so curious, safe and light as a silky feather, effortlessly blowing in the wind, as if unburdened, but from what? Breathe. Suddenly, a time shift opens, and a sublimely beautiful subterranean tunnel emerges, filled in glowing rocks of spectacular golden colours, sparkling like iridescent jewels. Here, if you choose, you may receive a liquid light infusion whilst you suspend a while. Breathe. Strangely, you feel warm, almost tropical, as your body temperature rises from the deep freeze thaw. Your internal landscape is shifting, drifting, warmer and warmer lifting, as an iridescent pearl emerges from your heart, smelling of exquisite white roses. Each petal opening and expanding, pulsating in sonic waves of harmony, which the whales are boomeranging back and forth to you. Breathe. Breathing in these frequencies as you feel them magnanimously excite the cells in your body, your beautiful body of light. Happy dancing cells are dancing through your bright solar system, bouncing off internal organs like gigantic bass speakers. Breathe. You hear sound waves, mysterious voices and tender whispers. This pod feels home to you, safe and snug, as warm as a golden fleece rug. One of the whales catches your attention by playfully blowing cool, refreshing water in your face. You feel bright, light, free and playful, and tenderly wonder what message he has for you. It feels effortless to connect in this way, like a timeless rite of passage, triggering deeply subconscious thoughts that you buried away, too afraid to face until now. Suddenly, you're totally fearless as you feel the beam dream of the whale song calling you deeper into covenants of success. Your friends are happily swimming all around you. You are home as they lovingly remind you of the eternal beauty and freedom of swimming in the currents of your own body deliciousness. Breathe. Emotions that have been dammed up and frozen are now free to flow and effortlessly go where the eternal current takes them in shimmering glow, sailing free, happily glee into rainbows of infinity. Breathe. Within the subterranean cave, the landscape suddenly changes. Seamless, dark, empty spaces, bottomless pits with a miasma of dead, rotten fish lingering in the atmosphere, making your stomach turn and churn. Breathe. Feeling a sense of apprehension and revulsion, as you'd rather just hide and not venture deeper inside. But Polar and Penguin are right by your side, and your deep blue whale friends are in the lagoon, happily swimming. You hear a voice inside saying, "Be brave, that all is well." It's natural to feel afraid of venturing into the unknown, deep, dark, psyche swell. Breathe. Further still, you glide, slip and slide amongst the disgusting slippery fish. Yet strangely, a dish of curiosity and confidence, warmed by the fires of your heart, tastes so good in this dark, alien, foreign place. Breathe. A speck of gold light, shining bright, attracts your attention, shimmering like a beacon of hope in such a dead, dark landscape. Hesitatingly, you venture over as Polar and Penguin lovingly anchor and steer your way. Climbing over slimy rocks now, deeper and starker, into the even darker tunnel of abyss. Yet still darker, with only your laser eyes on the tiny speck of light, like a lantern in a stormy lit castle. Now braver, bolder, and freer than ever. How utterly, thrillingly clever. Surprisingly, there's a door. A rather shabby, rusty one, to say the least. Bemused, you cannot see a key to open it, nor a lock for that matter. Oh, the internal chitter-chatter of fear and doubt. How am I ever going to get out? Shall I just simply breathe? A double bind snide as you wonder within mind who or what could possibly be on the other side. Breathe. Is this a crack up, like when an iceberg fractures, loud and groaning, moaning, yet truly freely roaming? New landscapes being born as I am torn free, forming my own island of creation. Or maybe it's the elation where at this sharp point I can only but fracture into a million laughing pieces at the absurd irony of it all, and simply allow meltdown to take place. Oh, how the mind wanders through caverns of illusions, coming to all sorts of conclusions. Yet the internal compass never wavers, shivers, shakes, or quavers. Naturally, you might wonder, is this assisting me discover my true tropical flavours? But if only I can get through. In sheer determination to know the truth, you hear a whisper, yet clear tint of a voice. What if none of this is real, my friend? Who's that, you wonder? The voice so smooth and tender clear, as instantly you feel not the slightest trace of fear. Mind maps opening. Perhaps there really isn't a door there after all. Maybe it really is an delusion. And if so, there must be a crystal clear solution. I could ask penguin or panda for help. Or look, my whale friends are over there. Perhaps I could give them a loud yelp. They know this surf well. And I'm certainly not here alone on my Todd. We're truly all part of a magnetic pod. Oh, the infinite choices to feeling unbelievable. An ocean of helpers and support when I take the time to sit in the slime, muck and grime and compose my solitary rhyme. For truly the key is in my heart, the miracle I knew right from the start. So deeper I go in magnetic flow and activate crystal clear eyes, so I see majestic laser light lullabies. I can do this from where I sit and discover the internal treasures within multi-kaleidoscope pleasures. My adventurous spirit, alive and free, for I know deep within this cavernous flow, my potential is infinity. I activate solar breath of heart by intuitively placing my hands upon my ruby crystal jewel from which I start. The warmth astounding, I hear sonic harmonies resounding. All of a sudden the magic door opens, my heart no longer pounding. I step through right back where I started, in the little sailboat with Panda and Penguin happily right by my side, as we breezily sail through the rapid tide. Wow, that was one hell of a joy ride. Breathe and receive. Good tidings to believe. The beginning of the end.